After 13 unforgettable seasons in the NFL, one of the game's most dynamic and prolific pass-catching tight ends has officially called it a career. That's right, former Saints great Jimmy Graham has announced his retirement. And today, we're diving deep into the legacy of a player who redefined the tight end position and left an indelible mark on the league. If you're a fan of explosive plays, clutch touchdowns, and gridiron greatness, you're going to want to stick around for this. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on breaking NFL news and in-depth analysis. And hey, drop your favorite Jimmy Graham moment down in the comments. We love hearing your stories. All right, let's get to it. Jimmy Graham's retirement announcement came Tuesday, roughly a year and a half after playing his last snap with the New Orleans Saints during the 2023 season. Though it's been some time since we last saw him lace up the cleats on game day, today marks the official end of a storied NFL career. And what a career it was. When you talk about the greatest pass-catching tight ends in NFL history, Graham's name is right up there. Over 13 seasons, he amassed 719 receptions, good for 7th all-time at the position. He racked up 8,545 receiving yards, ranking 8th all-time, and found the end zone 89 times, putting him 4th on the all-time touchdown list for tight ends. Those numbers tell part of the story, but to understand Jimmy Graham's true impact, you have to hear it from the man himself. In a heartfelt statement, Graham said, and I quote, "Walking away from this game is emotional, not because it's over, but because of what it gave me. New Orleans, you didn't just take a chance on a football player. You gave an orphaned basketball player a shot when the rest of the league had doubts. Every yard I ran, every touchdown I fought for, I gave you my entire spirit. This city didn't just change my life, it became a part of who I am." That's right. Before football, Graham was a basketball player, and it was New Orleans that gave him the chance to prove himself on the gridiron. And prove himself he did. From 2011 through 2014, all with the Saints, Graham was one of the most feared offensive weapons in the NFL. During that 4-year stretch, he averaged 89 receptions, 1,099 yards, and an astonishing 11.5 touchdowns per season. To put that into perspective, those years represent the 4 best single seasons ever by a Saints tight end. He holds the top 4 seasons in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns, all with the Saints. The 2011 season stands out as a masterpiece. Graham hauled in 99 receptions for 1,310 yards and 11 touchdowns. A major reason why the Saints' offense that year is still remembered as one of the best of all time. But the story doesn't end there. In March of 2015, amid a contract dispute, the Saints traded Graham to the Seattle Seahawks. What followed were 7 seasons spread across Seattle, Green Bay, and Chicago. Though he faced challenges, injuries, and team changes, Graham kept proving why he belonged on the field. He didn't play during the 2022 season, stepping away for a bit. But then, in a full-circle moment, he came out of semi-retirement to return to New Orleans for the 2023 campaign, his final NFL season. In 13 games that year, Graham's opportunities were limited, but he made the most of every single one. The Saints targeted him only 7 times, yet he caught 6 passes and turned 4 of those into touchdowns. That's efficiency and veteran savvy right there. By the time the final whistle blew on his career, Graham had compiled 6 seasons with the Saints. catching 392 passes for 4,791 yards and an impressive 55 touchdowns. He ranks 6th in franchise history for receptions and 2nd for receiving touchdowns. And beyond the numbers, Graham earned 5 Pro Bowl selections and a coveted first-team All-Pro nod. His legacy in New Orleans and across the NFL is undeniable. Jimmy Graham's journey is a testament to resilience, adaptability, and raw talent. From a basketball court hopeful to one of the most dominant tight ends ever to step onto a football field, his story resonates far beyond the sport. So what will Jimmy Graham do next? That remains to be seen. But one thing is for sure. The NFL is richer because of his time in the league, and Saints fans will always remember the heart and hustle he brought every single snap. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Jimmy Graham's career, smash that like button, share this video with your fellow football fans, and don't forget to subscribe for more NFL stories and updates. And again, tell us in the comments, what was your favorite Jimmy Graham moment? Was it that incredible 2011 season, his clutch touchdowns in New Orleans, or maybe a big play from his time with the Seahawks or Packers? Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep loving football and celebrating the legends who make this game great.